and welcome back to Gentle Yoga with Jo. Today I'm going to do a very gentle, slow-moving practice for your tired and aching bodies. So when you're ready, please join me on your mat or on a chair in a comfortable pose. Or if you choose to stand today like I am in Tadasana, please join me. Okay, so I'm choosing to stand comfortably hip width apart. Feel the grounding onto your mat here, coming into the pose. Tilting this pelvis area in here, bringing yourself nice and straight and tall. And just holding that pose there just for a breath or two. Just breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth with a sigh. Just letting it all go there. In through the nose, out through the mouth with a sigh. Just relaxing the shoulders here in Tadasana. Feeling the strength of the pose. Now if you just like to put a bend in your knees and just gently sway from side to side. Just tapping the shoulders as you do so. Just bringing some gentle movement into our bodies. And after you have done a dozen or so of these movements, move further down the body. And just tapping gently the small of our back and our hips at the front there. Just a gentle movement. Just like that. Well done. Okay, now just relax the knees. Inhale as we rise our arms above. Reach, 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 and then just let go. Rise the arms above. Tiny back bend and let go. Do a few more of these on your own, at your own pace. Coming into stillness. And now if you'd like to place your hands on your shoulders, and this time we're just going to do some gentle shoulder rolls. Inhale on the way up with the arms and down on the exhale. Inhale, down on the exhale. You can go as slow as you like with these. Your practice, go at your speed. Last one in this direction. And now gently come back the other direction. As usual, now is a good time to set your intention or your sankalpa for today's practice and for the rest of today. Think of something nice and positive for your soul. Something to take with you off the mat at the end of the practice today. Last one. And relax. Okay, today I'm using a blanket there to help with cushioning my knees. And today I'm going to use the help from two of my blocks which I have positioned here. There's also a cushion here if I choose to grab the cushion. So if you'd like to meet me at the top of your mat, bring your yourself into your Tadasana. But I'll come back a wee bit. So bring yourself first of all into your Tadasana. Feeling the pose there. And reaching up into your extended Tadasana. Feel the stretch there. Now with your left leg, come up or knee to chest. Bring your hands to your heart center. And here we're just balancing. You can use a chair to help you balance if you would prefer. And we're just going to take a little side twist. So supporting the small of our back and clasping hold of the left knee there. Hold there for a couple of breaths. And when you're ready, come back to the center. And this time, if you're able to, you could lean forward with the torso, extend the left leg out behind you into your warrior three. Again, you can use your chair to help you in this position, or you could even use your blocks in front of you on the floor, on the mat. And when you're ready, just gently lower your leg behind you and come into your high lunge. Today I'm using cactus arms. Hold that position there for a couple of breaths. And when you're ready, just come down gently into your low lunge. Now you can drop the back foot or you can have it up for stability. Step forward with your right leg and again come into your low lunge. Holding the balance there with your breath. And now this time turn around with your left leg. Point the right leg out and come into your modified side plank. You can choose to have your hand going straight up, or you might choose to have your hand at the waist. You can also use a block under your hand if you want to help you meet where you are on the mat. And just hold that pose there for a couple of breaths. Now we'll gently come back through. And this time, come back into our low lunge. And on the exhale, grab your blocks, move your foot forward and come up onto your heel and flex the toes towards you, activating the hamstrings, and come into your modified half splits. If you can reach your mat, you can place your hands beside your leg on the floor, or you can just hold yourself in this position, modified half splits. And now gently bring yourself out of that position and step back up into your Tadasana. See how you feel after that little practice there. Remember your breathing. This time, bend the knees, rising the hands up into extended Tadasana. And this time, raising the opposite knee to chest. Again, holding that position there that's comfortable for you. Breathing gently in and out with our pose. Coming back to our center. And this time we're reaching out with the opposite leg, the right leg. Coming into our warrior three. Holding that position there. And when you're ready, just step back gently into your high lunge. Cactus arms. When you're ready, lower your knee down into your low lunge. Now this time we'll turn around on the right leg, kick out the left leg beside you, lower the arm down and come into your modified side plank. A few breaths here. Bring yourself gently back around into your low lunge. Again here, we grab the blocks, toe and heel your foot forward, and when it is comfortable, raise the toes and flex them towards you, and feeling the stretch there on the hamstring and the calves. Step the blocks forward and just bring yourself into your modified half splits. Again, it depends where you are. You may choose to come down a little lower, or if you are able to, you can touch your hands onto your mat. But I'm comfortable here. For those of you who have low spine, arthritis, this will be comfortable for you. If the stretch is too much under your legs here, you can actually just put a bend in the knee. You don't have to come up. See, you can still do the movement. Just modify it to suit your body. And hold that there for a couple of breaths. Okay. And you can use your blocks to push away from your mat and bring yourself into Tadasana. Okay, how was that for you? What I'm going to do now is just gently come down onto the mat, onto my cushion. And this time I'm just going to do some seated cat-cows, just very gently. So place your hands on your thighs tucking their neck, chin towards the chest, and opening up. Inhale, chin to chest. Inhale, looking up, and chin to chest. Or if you choose, you can sit with the cushion behind your knees to help soften the position. Exhale. Here we have the cat I should say, the cat and the cow. A couple more. Now if you'd like to sit on your bottom and bring your legs out in front of you, you can sit on a cushion to help with the sit bones, and it helps tilt the pelvis forward. So bring the feet together and flex the feet, the toes towards you. And here we're just going to take a nice deep inhale, thinking nice and straight in the torso. And when you're ready, we're going to bend from the hips and do a gentle forward bend. Now, if you can touch your toes, that's brilliant. If you want to modify it, just come down the legs. You can just stay here with a slight leaning forward. Moving forward with the sit bones on the cushion actually helps tilting the pelvis forward. So on the inhale, just reach forward. So wherever you are in your journey, and just hold that position there just for a couple of breaths. Think a nice straight torso, but also think nice and relaxing. Just breathe. And relax. And again. And relax. Now if you'd like to place your hands beside you, still sitting in our staff pose or dandasana pose. This time we're just going to inhale and just do a gentle bend to the side, keeping the bottom still on the mat, not lifting the bottom off the mat at all, just slightly leaning over to the side. Very gentle movements here. Of course, if you'd rather be sitting on your chair, you can sit on your chair and do these. And the last one. Okay, now if you'd just like to lose the cushion, and you might want to place a mat down for your head and shoulders. Just gently bring yourself down into your shavasana. So place the legs just slightly away from each other on the mat, and with your arms beside you, away from the body. You might choose to close down the eyes here. You may want to have one hand on the chest and one hand on the belly. Feel your breathing there coming down to a nice gentle rhythm. You can stay in Shavasana as long as you want. So just for today, we'll just stay here for a couple of minutes in complete silence and stillness. Okay, I'm going to start to move my feet and my hands now, just to gently awaken the body again. You can move your head from side to side if that feels comfortable. Bring your hands to your heart center. And just thank yourself today for showing up on your mat. Thank your asana for helping you with your postures today. And I would like to leave it here and say thank you very much for your energy today and showing up on your mat. A big pat on the back there for yourself. And until next time, namaste. Bye now.